Alright, that's showing that we are live and in charge. How about the Twitch side of things? Alright, shows us. Audio. And we got audio too, so looks like this might be a little bit high. We'll lower that down just a hair. And we should be... yeah, that'll work. We should be good to go. So, hello, people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, with more Fate Grand Order. So, let's start things off, as we tend to do lately, with the news. As not much has happened, the Garden of Sinners event has ended at this point, which, you know, sadness, but it happens to all events in time. But, 2 new pieces of news. 3 if you count them announcing who the last of the rank up quest servants were, which, surprise, surprise, it's Melt. We already knew this. So nothing new there. Anime Fest 2020 in Sydney. Fate Grand Order will have a meetup there with the voice of Ishtar and Ereshkigal. Sounds awesome. However, I'm not in Australia, so it's not really relevant to me, but I'm sure there's some people it's relevant to. Actually, probably a lot more than some, but that's beside the point. The main thing is, as you can plainly see on the banner, the Fate Grand Order Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia Anime Release Campaign Part 3. Something we were not expecting to get for quite some time. So, first off, we'll be distributing special login bonus of up to 12 Sync Quartz and the new Mystic Code, as well as a new 4-star CE. Has to log in over 8 days. I think you have to be consecutive. Let's see, does it say you have to be consecutive on any 8 days during the period? And it's pretty much the whole month, so most people are likely going to get it. Stargazers is the standard master experience CE, so nothing really super. But then the True Ether Mystic Code, it's got the midriff for Gudiko, which I know a lot of people were happy about. But as far as what it does, if my mouse will work this time, I can switch over pages on my laptop and get up so I can read off what it does a little bit preemptively. I know we'll be pretty much getting it soonest on the 10th. Is the soonest anybody can get it, but even still. So scrolling down on the Fate Grand Order wiki very slowly because, again, my mouse might be dying. Arctic Region, Ceremonial New Year, Captain Chaldea. So the 5th True Theoretical Factor Environment Purpose Chaldea Uniform, or the True Ether Uniform. It has 3 things. The first one increases the party's Buster Card performance for 1 turn. The second one grants 1 ally healing regeneration for 3 turns. And the final one buffs an ally's NP gauge by 10% and increases their NP gen for 1 turn. If we click on it, it will give us the exact numbers. So the Buster buff is from a 25% up to a 35%. The healing regen is from 1,000 to 2,000 per turn, which is really actually pretty good. And the final one is a 20% NP gen rate up to 40% at max level. As far as the leveling goes, thank you, Ghost Phantom 74, for the follow. My mouse, okay, it did make the notification sound, and this is still a little bit too big. I can only see it now that the X is partially cut off. There we go. That's better. But thank you for the follow, Ghost Phantom. Thank you, thank you. But as far as how hard the CE will be to level up... okay, I'm just going to switch to using the physical mouse thing. Maximum amount of experience is 8 million, nearly 9. That is roughly comparable to... let's see here. The Fragment of 2000 for Memoria of the Far Side of the Moon, so it's actually one of the lower ranked insofar as experience needed. So it'll be an easy quicker level up, which is good. Not as quick as the base one, but still pretty darn quick. And then the final bit of the anime campaign is Merlin's Battle Sprite and NP animation update, which, again, we weren't expecting to get for quite some time. There hasn't been any announcement of any banner to go along with this, which is a little bit odd that they would give us the Merlin animation update, but not the banner, so, you know, maybe we'll get a quiet, you know, raid up for Merlin as soon as one of the summon banners ends. Beyond all that, though, March login bonuses are pages, hero, proofs, and seeds. I'm low on pages, so I'll take that. I got my 700-day login bonus yesterday, and I've gotten all 7 days of the 9 million download campaign, so 10 tickets, 10 goldens, 10 million QP, 10 silver fruits, and 10 of each foe, but I'm not claiming those because I have no need to claim those right now. So, with that done, we're gonna do the friend point summon master mission real quick. Oh, I almost forgot to take... Almost forgot about the mana prism shop. That's my bad. Let me just claim that real quick. I'm glad it shows limited on those things, because otherwise... Gosh, I am very forgetful, so it would not surprise me if I forget. I did clear out the shop here. Little bit of extra black cats. Not many, unfortunately, but a little bit. But yeah, let's do the friend point summons. And I actually want to see when this current banners end. 3, 2, 3, 2... So the banners look like they might be ending soon here, so it's very possible we could be getting a quiet Merlin banner maybe tomorrow, perhaps, but, that's a lot of fragments. Yeah! Yes, greetings, Draconic. Greetings, greetings. I tend to try and save up my fragments for as long as possible, so that inevitably I can just do... If I ever get really tempted and I'm out of quartz for something, it's just like, oh, whatever shall I do? Wait, I have all these fragments I can turn to quartz. Ha ha ha! Hey, Lee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How be things, how be things? Alright. And that's pretty much everybody that I summoned. They get burned. There we go. Alright. So, all the excess stuff is out of the way. Login bonus, no Fujino. Ooh, that sucks. That's sad to hear, Lee. I am sad to hear that. Sorry, I had to listen to MASH. She's adorable. But yeah, so with that out of the way, and no more news, it's time to get to what today's stream is about, and that is the rank up quests. More specifically, though, the Melt rank up quest. Because thank you for finally coming out. This is going to make Melt oh so much more powerful. No Fujino for you. Sadness. I also have to change my support setup back over, but that can wait. Okay, so Melt is going to be the star of the show here. Of course, of course. We'll throw Waver and Merlin just so Melt can, you know, get this done nice and quick. Oh, and speaking of Waver, I am embarrassed to admit this, but I feel like I must. As I'm sure you saw there, Waver is Bond 10. Well, when I was using all of my Valentine's chocolate CEs to level up Golden Sumo, I must have accidentally used Waver's Bond CE as well. So, yeah. Despite him being Bond 10, I utilized the CE, and now I don't have the thing. I don't think Iskandar will ever come home for me now. Yeah. And Waver's probably not happy with me either. So that's my bad. That's totally my bad. And then we'll throw a Resh in for fun. Ellie hitting harder? Right. Ellie has the rank up quest on this too. As does Martha. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of them today, so you know, maybe I'll get to use them. But let us start with Melts, because she needs it. Oh, for sure, for sure. It was an unexpected surprise that we would actually get the anime release campaign so soon. I mean, a lot of people were sort of anticipating it as we would get that stuff when the Blu-ray eventually dropped, you know? But to get it when we're getting it, it's really nice. The CE, or not CE, but the Mystic Code. Oh yeah, I went over the Mystic Code. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty potent code, you know? Buster Team Potency. Lots of Buster Squad potency. Oh, BAQ, all you like, my melt. Saw some heal bashing the core over the fact we're getting into Scotty. Ah. Yes, the age of Scotty is approaching, isn't it? The age of Scotty is fast upon us. Hear ye, the age of Scotty approaches. Tremble in fear, for the age of the quick rise, and the Buster shall die. However, I believe so long as we hold true to our faith in the power of Buster, then Scotty alone will not be able to break our hearts or bonds. I believe that Buster shall live! But that's just me. Who knows, though, who knows. I might be hypocritical, but I am going to be going for Scotty, because Lord knows I only have enough quick servants. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I forgot to do Melt Virus, so that's my bad. How much more turns? Yeah, I forgot to do Melt Virus. Ironic, given that this is the perfect situation for Melt Virus. That'll do, I think. Yeah, this should work fine. Leave this, I think. Don't like that there are people that think that since Quick got good, Buster dies. It's kind of sad thinking like that. Exactly. I mean, Merlin is still a thing. Merlin is still the massive powerhouse he is. And while I do admit, I am going for Scotty for the quick meminess, I mean, she is good, but she's nowhere near Merlin's tier. I say as Merlin proceeds to die in front of my face. Dang it, Merlin, I'm trying to hype you up here, man. But, yeah. Scotty is very good, but, I mean, just looking at her stuff. Her NP, yes, she can chain her NP. Being for Scotty as well means despite max railing Jalter, Coup, Alter, and Kentucky Nuke things, and have Merlin as well. Yeah. I mean, the Primeval Rune is pretty much just, hero creation. Freezing Blizzard, the defense enemy decrease is its own thing, and the one charge, yeah, Scotty is good. There's no denying that fact that Scotty is a very powerful unit. However, Merlin has so much more versatility than Scotty has, because he can help not only Busters, but he can technically help all the other types with that crit damage up, you know? Excuse me. And I mean, double Scotty Meemlin or double Meemlin Scotty, I'm sure that's going to be fairly common as far as comps go, you know? So, despite Scotty being heavily anticipated, I do believe that she will still, in the grand scheme of things, be somewhat secondary to Merlin. Because, I mean, Merlin is also good for stall squads. But, not so much Scotty. Make him still look good with Scotty's? Yes. And he's got the summer outfit, too. I actually don't know, does the summer outfit synergize with the, animation update? Because I know he gets an outfit this summer, but I'm not sure what. But yeah, same here, man, same here. Summer 3, mainly that second banner, because I need me some XX, BB, and, Maeve. Those three, an excellent banner. Pure excellence in that banner it will be. The other banner, I'm honestly going to admit, doesn't super appeal to me. Mainly for the fact that, Jean in it is... I don't know, I mean, I like dolphins, but her design gets really, really ridiculous towards the end. And I guess there's the whole fact that she gains a massive, massive sister complex. Hey, Akabara! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your PC broke. Oh no. Rip, Akabara PC, rip. Only went the banana waifu. Going for that Ibaraki. Fair. Completely and totally fair. I'm pretty sure that Jean just gains a straight sister complex or something, I want to say. At least that's what I've heard from rumors of what her translated lines are. I could very well be wrong upon it, though, so... how was everyone else's weekend? My weekend was pretty okay, I would have to say. Pretty okay. Some people might blow their minds on it, but I did lose $310 at the casino. But I'm fine with that, you know? I'm fine with that. That just means that I'm accumulating luck once more. Just slowly gathering it and taking it in to make me all the greater. For my gacha. I hope. That or Infinity's Curse is really screwing me over. No virus. Boop, boop, boop. But other than the PC breaking, how was your weekend, Akabara? No, no, no. If I dropped 310 pounds, I would be literally non-existent. I don't even weigh 200. Does the camera really add on that weight? I can't really tell. Does the camera really make me look that big? Summer John really goes into some sister complex stuff. There are comics with both her, Jalter, and Jalter Lily. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like the, Jean family. Hey, Red Velvet! Welcome, welcome, welcome. You demand a snacrifice. A snacrifice. What is a snacrifice first? Andy and Jean? Oh yeah, I don't remember the exact name, but it's like, she is actually the Jeanne d'Arc. She's considered the Jeanne d'Arc of India. I remember when she was first announced that some people looked her up. Because I know that she's a Lost Belt servant, but I don't know much about the Lost Belt she's from, other than, I guess, India, you know. But yeah. Next grill is Stallful. You will get a 5-star that is on banner on your next roll. Use this hidden info wisely. If you max Grail Stulfo. Sadly, I don't have enough Grails. I do not have enough Grails to contend. I do not. I have a mere 4 Grails remaining. Only 4. And I must say, they're being saved for a special special somebody's Lancer form. Indeed, there you indeed. There you indeed. But yeah, I'm saving my grails so that when Melt's Lancer form comes out, I can max her out. Because, gotta go for that. Got to go for that. You know? When's FGO gonna end? Never! FGO shall never end. Never shall FGO ever end. I mean, have you seen the numbers it pulls in? There's no way that Delightworks is gonna put a bullet right in the cash cow that they have. FGO 2? Okay. Something I do have to say about that. If they ever release an FGO 2, then they had better allow you to transfer your servants. Otherwise, I feel like they'll lose a lot. And I mean, that's kind of the reason, that's another reason I feel like they can't end FGO and then try and open up FGO 2 or something. Because if they don't implement a way to allow the servants and the progress that the people from the base FGO have to carry over, then they're going to lose a lot of people just because of how much money some people have dumped into this game. Deer nap hours? If it's deer nap hours, then the deer should be sleeping, you know? Main Fate Writer is done with the FGO story, and I think they said the Lost Belts was the end of the main stories. I mean, to be fair, Nasu also did want to end it with the end of Part 1, but with how much money it all generated, he kept going with it, you know? That's why he was the main writer for the last Singularities, because he wanted it to end on a way he was happy with. Heard they already planned for a 3rd and 4th chapter, but Nasu wouldn't be in it, which meant nothing because he said the same thing about when Atraxia came out. That's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, Nasu. Yeah. While he is in charge of the overall story, yes, they don't need him as long as they don't bring back the writer for Rome and Agartha. As long as they don't do that, they'll be fine. MP2 Void with tickets. Congrats, Dearconic. Congrats. Well done, man. Well done. Oh. Oh. BB. Oh. BB, how could you? You all saw that, right? You all saw her remove buff and then stun Melt. Goodness me. BB, you monster. The guy that did Rome did Shimosa. Oh, did he? Okay. Fair. Wanted to punish her daughter. So it seems, so it seems. Okay. Melt virus. Heal, because Merlin's nearly dead. Do Merlin... Yeah, I think I've got this. But, Astolfo was probably the best part of Agartha. I would say. I would say Astolfo was the best part of Agartha. Sad dear times. Worry not, Red Velvet. Worry not. Eventually, you shall find your salvation. And do remember, though. Do remember, you did get Uresh in JP recently, so... That might be why you're not having luck with, Shiki. Oh, you have to leave. Oh, that's sadness. Well, Red Velvet, even though your time here was short, It was greatly appreciated, so thanks for stopping by. Get some sleep, get some rest. And it's no worries about being weird. No worries about being weird, Draconic. We're all a little weird here. We are all a little bit weird here. Some, aka me, much more than others. And greetings, Wings In, greetings. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Like, I mean, me personally, I tend to go off on very random tangents for long periods of time, if allowed, so, you know. A GoTV was different, it would be like how Azure Lane... Wait. Azure Lane made Arknights? Any advice for a new player? I've been playing for 3 months only. Well, I suppose it would depend on what your situation sort of looks like. Definitely save up quartz for any banners that you really want. Don't just roll on every banner that looks good. Just because it looks good doesn't mean it's a good banner. Some banners offer more than others. The summer banners are... they're not close, but they're not super far away either. Maybe like 4 months, I think, until summer. Yeah, 4 months until summer. And the summer banners are very good deals. Summer banners are very good deals. You want the trap. Hey, you know what? Astolfo is actually a pretty good unit. Actually, Astolfo is a good unit. Yes, he does have rate up with the Apocrypha event, which I think is coming in April, if memory serves. I'm pretty sure it's coming in April. Let's see, let us see. Event list. 2018 April. Yes, I was right. The Apocrypha event is indeed coming this April, which is when Astolfo will have that rate up. Saving for Scotty would spend everything you had on Fujino and you didn't get her. Ooh. That is a story that has been told a great many times, Wings In. A great many times that story has been told. Hold fast in knowing that, you are not alone in that phase. You got Shiki on the first multi. Okay, now, Void Shiki is a very good unit. Melt rank up. Yes! Melt is ranked up. Waifu is hot. My waifu is stronger still. But, yeah. Shiki is good. A solid AoE saber. Servant I don't even have, but yeah, she's good. If you do want, you just have to tell me, and I have to actually clear this out, because I only accept. And this goes to everybody in chat who may or may not have added me just yet. Greetings, Wobbuffet, greetings. But, if you haven't added me in chat just yet, and you want to, here is my FGO user ID. Just tell me what your in-game name is, so that I don't accidentally delete you or anything like that, and I will be happy to add you. I do have a fairly solid lineup that I am always changing, pretty much, at least as far as the CEs. Some of the servants get changed around here and there, but it's mostly consistent, mainly because I've got some decent powerhouses. But yeah, that's the friend code. Just tell me what your name is. You are so happy because you got Fujino. Yes, I did see Wobbuffet. You did indeed get Fujino, so congrats. Merlin, you get the Fragment of 2030. Gramps, Aerial Dive, Melt, gets, where is it? One Summer, and that's fine for now. You didn't say anything? I know you didn't say anything. Thank you for the follow as well, Wingsin. It is always appreciated. But it will take a Oh, you got a spook on the Sloot Nun. What kind of spook? And thank you for the host there. Let me really quickly, because it doesn't always pop up immediately. Greetings, Yakadizzle, greetings. Thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Have you shown up here yet? Okay, and there you are. Ooh, okay, let's look, let's look. This, your own, hang on, you started 3 months ago? Holy cow! This is supremely good gracious, man. Abby, Void, Arash, Waver, Shuten, Hoku? Good lord! That is amazing, man. That is an amazing setup. Yeah, I would say that you can safely, just, save for Scotty. Just save for Scotty and you should be fine, dude. You should be fine. Level 117 as well. You have been going hard at it, too. You have been going at it pretty hard. Oh, yeah. You got a very solid lineup there, Wingsin. Alright. So, we have done the Melt rank up quest, but there is still plenty more to go. This is Meltrilith, or Meltilith, it depends. Most just call her Melt. She is one of the waifus for me. Not the head waifu, because that is Mashu, but she is a waifu. You want her now? She will have raid up again, I believe, around this time next year. I'm pretty sure this time next year. Yeah, next year is also when she gets her summer version. She is a limited CCC. Yes, the CCC event is where she came out. I'm going to just go in order from these rank up quests now. And given that we've done Melt, we're just going to go straight Daka for the rest. Or GSSR, yes, the GSSR or that. Either or, both work too. Marie, there ye be, Marie. And let's throw Melt here, because she needs the Bond experience. But yes, Meltrilus, and I will actually just go over her real quick, just because you are new. She's almost maxed out. I am working on her next. Am I supposed to... Yes, you do have to max out the level of your unit's orbit before you can grail them, but otherwise you can leave the skills to later. As long as it does not lead to a questionable site, you can. How many SSR or SSR NP or up do you have? Oh yes. Oh yes. That is one of her best features. I do not have any NP3 SSRs. My NP3 SSR count is 0. Your servants. Okay, okay, let's see. You got an angry mango too? Damn, man. Damn. But, Melt has a 2-time evade with C stars, with a crit star gain. She has an attack buff that also decreases her defense, and she has Melt Virus EX, which at its base decreases MP strength for 1 turn for all enemies and allies, and for 1 turn increase your MP strength on delay. But with the rank up quest that literally just dropped, it is now for the turn you cast it and the next turn. You just sent one Draconic? Alright, I'll be sure to do it. And she has a single target quick Noble Phantasm as well, which is pretty good. And I will get to your thing after I've started this quest, because I forgot that I was in that screen. My bad. But yeah, Wingsin, you have an amazing lineup, man. Like, good lord, you had more success in your first 3 months than it took me ages. It took me, I'm not gonna lie, it took me until the first GSSR I did, which was 2 summers ago, for me to actually get a GSSR. It took me so long to get one. So, the fact that you got so many in 3 months, you have the luck of the gods, man. The luck of the gods. Boop, boop, boop. Exactly 86 days. Very nice, man. Very nice. It is incredibly impressive. Want to borrow some of your luck? I'm good for now. I'm not going to be doing any more rolling until, at the soonest, I might be rolling on that Bryn banner that's coming out with one of the Lost Belts. And that's only because it also has a pretty cool looking saber on it too. But beyond that, it's not going to be until Scotty, so you can hold on to your luck for now. I'm accumulating my own luck right now, you know? But yeah. Angra is Bond 5. That's fairly solid. He takes a long time to bond up from what I understand. And his strengthening is only at Bond 10, I think it was, right? His strengthening doesn't become available until he's Bond 10, if memory serves. So, you know, you're maybe technically halfway there. Looking good now. Nothing's gonna get in your way, because you're halfway there. 4 months to get your first SSR. It was Orion after the Aresh Guild banner ended and you didn't get her. Ooh. Man, Aresh's choice waifu material as well. I mean, your first SSR was Jack. First SSR for me was, of course, Sunzong, because it was luck, I guess. I was more aiming for Waver, I think I was, with that SSR, that GSSR. Oh boy. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Hold firm. Okay. Reconnect. Come on. There we go. Alright. So I've got that back up. It is big now. Still trying to reconnect though. Minimize that. Okay, I think I'm back. I'm back. Yes. Screen's still a little bit big here. I'm back. I very briefly lost internet there, but I am back once again. Guess who's back? Back again. Your first SSR was Abigail Wings, and that is a solid SSR. Very solid. What was I about to do? I was about to do this. And was there anything else? Wait. Okay, Maria's AoE. Okay, I forgot if Maria was AoE or not. I'm glad I checked, just for my own sanctity, more than anything. Doot and a doot. That'll do. Doot 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 doom. There we go. Oh yes, I have returned once more from the grave of dead internets. Although it being a little bit finicky right now. So let's see. Whoop. That was not supposed to hit something. Come on. Mouse. I didn't mean to hit ya. There we go. Okay. Marie, you need to get stronger. Oh, that's what this does. I was on a tangent, and now I've forgotten the tangent. On the Jalter banner, you spent 120 sync quartz and got nothing. But after that, on your last multi, after a few days, I got Waver, and on the last 3 sync quartz, YOLO, I got Da Vinci. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, but, you must be very careful if you do save up sync quartz, and this goes for anybody watching. You must be careful not to let your, anticipation get to you. Akabara, if you are still here, if you survived my internet going down, can you please show the clip, or post the clip that brings me much sadness? If you are still here, Akabara. Please. They should know the suffering and pain that I have experienced. If you're still here. If not, I can probably pull it up myself. But as far as context goes, essentially, I started to become a whale when King Hassan was conceptually announced. And by the time his original banner dropped, I had over 1,200 sync quartz. I got my first King Hassan within 200 quartz, I want to say it was. And then it just kept going and going and going without me getting any at all. No 5 stars. Nothing like that at all. Until finally, I was at the very, very, very last end of my stuff. If I can get it. There it is. Let me scroll. Come on. Come on. Dang thing. Come on. I want to show this. They deserve to know. Okay, there's that. Copy. And paste. But yes, watch that clip and see my pain. Watch that clip and see my pain. And yes, Shimosa was a fairly difficult time. Agartha is actually relatively easy. Salem gets more difficult towards the end of it. All I'll say is make sure when the final fights come along that you have some decent stall game going on. Because that last fight is a doozy. This is still too big of a screen. BAQ. I never used your Atalanta. I'm pretty sure I did. And yeah, Dataru most certainly trolled me hard. She most certainly did. Salem is full of berserkers. Yeah, you'll be fine with the berserkers. It's the last fight, which is up against spoilers, if you want them. If you don't, I will keep my mouth shut, for I know the sanctity of spoilers can be tempting, but some people do not desire to know. But yeah, you should be fine. You're fine with Rose. The last fight's against Abby, but she's got 4 lives, I think it is. So, yeah, it's not an easy fight in the slightest. Especially since, you know, it's Abby, and given that you have Abby, you know how broken she can be, given the right circumstances. This should do nicely. 1 ruler and she is useless. What useless ruler do you have, Wobbuffet? What useless ruler do you have? Excuse me. Okay, decent damage here, Marie. Decent damage. Thank you for waiting until the end of your turn to use your attack there. Oh, shoot. Jeanne d'Arc, she's a waifu, not a fighter. Oh, Wobbuffet. 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 Jeanne is actually a fairly decent fighter unit. She is... If you have to run a stall team ever, she is most certainly going to be the strongest unit in that stall team. And it's by a fairly large margin. I kid you not, she can hit, she can crit pretty darn beastly, you know. I'm pretty sure the most recent summer challenge quest with the crabs that had hundreds of thousands of HP, Jeanne took me through there very nicely. Saber Shiki, good for a stall team. Let me verify. XA is a single target. XA is a single target unit. So Shiki. Shiki, not Ski. So Ryogi, Shiki, Seba. So her skills. First, second, third. Looking at her, I wouldn't say that she would find herself at home on a stall team. Yes, she is capable of helping out with arts chaining. And I suppose if you had the likes of Jeanne and Mash, then they could provide enough of a damage absorption buffer that she could be a good attacker to use on a stall team. But insofar as actually stalling herself, her only form of survivability is with her heal skill, which kind of cannibalizes on her NP gen, so it's kind of a mixed sword. You know? It's kind of a mixed sword. Mixed sword. Where did I come up with that? I wonder. But it would depend on the challenge. It would depend on the thing, because, like I said, Jeanne is situationally pretty powerful. And especially if you ever have to fight against a Moon Cancer, which you actually will. So, actually, Wobbuffet, this summer, I'm pretty sure you have to fight against Summer BB, and she's a Moon Cancer. and let's just say rulers spank moon cancers like they're naughty children. All the rulers. Nice. All the rulers is a good amount of rulers to have. Most certainly. Using your husbando for the heals. Ah, yes, Parcelis. Parcelis your husbando. Waiting for Arthur to get NP2. You do have Arthur, don't you, Labafet? I think... No, it's not. It might be. Hang on. I'd have to verify this. Because I'm pretty... Oh, Sanson! All of the extra class, the pink Lizbots. Ah. Oh, all but one. Oh, I thought you said all the rulers but one extra class. It's like, wait, what? I confused myself a little bit there, but I think it's either this White Day or next year's White Day that Proto Arthur gets a costume. So that'll be something to look forward to for you. But pretty much have all but one of the extra class servants, the pink Lizbot. So you chose Mecha Ellie-chan Mark II. It's this White Day? Okay. Thank you, Draconic. Thank you. I was not sure myself, but you reassured me and confirmed my suspicions. Can I get more Marie cards here? Thank you, game. Thank you kindly. Let's do it like this, so we can see Merlin's NP before the animation update, and marvel at how simple it looks now, and just know that within, what, 3 hours, 8 minutes, I think? I think it's like within 3 hours, 8 minutes, Merlin actually gets his animation update. So, you know, that's pretty wild. I think it's closing in. Moriarty and Parcelis, when will they get outfits? Honestly, I'm not sure. But I can honestly see them starting to drop more male servant outfits. I don't know, did they give any of the male servants new outfits last in JP's most recent summer, which was the Vegas one? Or was it just Shiki that got a bunch of outfits? I can't recall. Well, no, I know Shiki and Melt get outfits in it. Melt gets her, water celebrity one. And, Shiki Void gets bunny ears. Is that really it, though? Well, regardless of that, we did another master mission. Awesome is awesome. Another heart. And we got Marie's strengthened NP. Come on. St. Quartz, and it is her NP. So even more damage, and also grants crit strength increase, and restores more health. So that's pretty solid. Marie got a decent NP increase there. Alright, but Draconic, you did say you sent me a thing. There you are. Let's check it out. This is a very solid lineup too, man. Shalter, Mo, NP2 Ishtar, Arash, Drake, Merlin, Shutin, Raiko. You don't have anything in your extra class slot though. You have the CE set, but I'm not seeing a servant there. There's absolutely positively not a servant there, you know? That's odd that you would have a craft essence set but not the servant. Yeah, I mean Wobbuffet sees that as empty too, you know? It's odd. You have... I can't... That name is something I can't read, you know. Although, since you are... Yeah, you are new here, so... I have a complete and utter disdain for Kiara. A complete and utter disdain for her that I try not to even acknowledge her if I can avoid it. So, yeah. That was the joke. It kind of occurred to me that you're not in on it, but now you are, so... Now, whenever I say it, so, do Atalanta? Okay, yeah, I can probably take Atalanta's down. Yeah, I could do that. Use your Atalanta. If I can find you with ease... Wobbuffet. If I can find you with ease... It'll depend on when you... There you are. There's your Atalanta. I love to hate her, plus I know a guy that hates her as much as well, if not more. You love to hate her. That is acceptable. Completely and totally acceptable. I accept that answer. I mean, I can't not accept the answer because it's your answer. It's not like I can say, I reject your answer and substitute it with my own. Or anything like that. I'm not a JoJo character. I'm pretty sure that's where the quote comes from. I still haven't watched JoJo yet, but I know I need to. I know I need to. Anyways, let us start with the Atalanta thing. Boop. Double Atalanta for double the fun. Yeah, it's just, you know, the whole motivations of Kiara, even in the CCC game that I didn't play, I more watched the translated playthrough of. I don't know, they just... Something about her just massively takes me off. And I mean, I would never burn a servant that I don't have NP5. But if, for some godforsaken reason, Kiara came home to my Chaldea, I honestly would probably just stick her in the second archive and try and forget about her. Such is my disdain. Which I know is not as intense as some people's, but, you know. NP2 1055 Helku. Also level 1 Leo servant with a CE to help out a friend. That's always nice. That is always a good thing to do. Help out those in need. Helping out those in need is a friend indeed. That really didn't make a lot of sense when I said it aloud, but, you know, it is always good to have friends who are willing to help you out with things. Heck, I couldn't have pulled off my MASH solo versus Kiara without some friends popping some CEs onto low rarity servants. Actually, I think I could probably get away with just the Cure All. They didn't shoot your Atalanta. Are they scared? They must be, man. They must be. Atalanta is scary. In the right circumstances. Meanwhile, they're hammering down mine. B-A-Q. Favorite combo. Although I would like it if I crit some more here, Atalanta. Please score some more crits for me. I'm kind of in a bit of a desperate need. B, Q, A. A powerful master like you, they don't stand a chance against your Atalanta. Very clearly. They're more worried about... I don't know why they're focusing mine down. Good gracious. It's a one-turn thing. So I want to use that precisely here. Doot. So doot, and a doot. See how the Phobia's Catastrophe plays out here against some Rider class enemies. Pretty good crit charge, and holy 78. Think that's enough crit star generation there, everybody? I don't think it is. You can always do more. Always do more. Only one you will never... Yeah. You know what, I don't think you've ever said exactly why you don't like the Emiya family. Is there any particular reason, or just, you know, no reason at all? Because, I mean, no reason at all can be a valid reason. Also, it occurs to me that I might have used some things a little bit too soon. For somebody's gonna die here. We will find out who. Just use a Tama Lancer of a friend. She is 110 to 10 for 60k. That sounds like a Tama Lancer, alright. And there goes my Atalanta. Nice. Very nice. Stupid centaur. Which actually... I should not have allowed Atalanta to die to a centaur, considering the historical significance of such a thing. Whoops. Exploded boss. Yeah, that's Tama Lancer for ya. That is Tama Lancer for ya. She was my... I think Tama Lancer was my second 5-star, I want to say. I know I got her from a YOLO 10 spin at the same time as I got Kyo Lancer back when that first summer event actually happened. I know that much. I think I got her around that time. Yeah, do this. Yeah, I can definitely show off my servants. Let me finish this off. I actually hit 700 days yesterday. No, I hit 700 days today. I did start when the game first released, but at the very beginning, I was fairly frustrated with my lack of early game progress, and I am ashamed to admit it, but I gave the game up for a very, very long time. Like, I'm talking probably more than a year I had given the game up, because I missed all of the early game events. The event I actually came back for was when Rider Kentucky first dropped. So it was pretty much from the start of the game until Rider Kentucky dropped, I was a complete non-player. But since then I have been maintaining my daily, you know. My daily login streak has only been broken once due to me having recovered from recovering from surgery and sort of zoning out that day. And then the other time was when everybody's streaks got broken, for Janta decided that enough was enough. Long Janta. Cursor. Cursor! This event was Da Vinci's You Missed the Xmas event. The Da Vinci event was a nice one. I will freely admit that. I did have fun with the Da Vinci event. And I'm sure you had some fun with it too. But yeah. Good to go to best event this year, going for NP5 Cha-Cha. cha-cha real smooth. You can do it, Wobbuffet. I believe in you. I believe in you, Wobbuffet. You can do it. Alright, but you wanted to see my servant lineup. I can show you that here. Ooh, you missed Rider Toki. That sucks. Alright, so formation and spirit origin list. So it's sorted by bond levels here, but I'll sort it by rarity, I think. So this is my servant rarity. Okita there is just, you know, she's in the process of being leveled. But this is my servant squad. Lots of 5 stars. Then we get into the 4s, of which I have a fair bit. A fair bit of 4 stars. Then we get into the Embers. Then we get into the 3 stars, which is pretty much going to be standard between most people, other than the fact that I've got the Qs leveled up, and Media, and Kyo. And then the Bronzes, which also have some smattering of foes scattered amongst them. Yeah, that is my setup. You burned all 3 stars and below. Don't knock the 3 stars and below. Don't knock the 3 stars and below, especially Arash. Arash is a beast, man. Do you know the glory that is Arash, out of curiosity here? Because if you don't, then allow me to enlighten you, perhaps. Yeah, allow me to enlighten you upon the glory. Yes, allow me to show you how glorious his NP can truly be. I'm just gonna throw a K-scope on him. Yeah, I got a lot of K-scopes, by the way. One more and then I will actually make a super scope, but that's for later. For now, it's time for you to show off why you're glorious, Arash. Ha ha ha. But also, I believe around summertime, we're also getting the limited 1-star servant Bunyan. So she is one that you definitely want to keep as well. Okay, this isn't the best showcase of it. Other than the fact that he did 30,000 damage at neutral enemies. But yeah, Arash is pretty much the farming servant. Be it a wave of doors or a wave of hands, he can generally wave clear anything. Due to apples, low costumes, and tarvans. I think that we don't get another Setsuban or Setsuban-like event until the Amazonas event, which I think is 2 years from now still. So I mean, you have some time, and it's not like low rarity servants are hard to come by, you know. But I mean, as you saw, I only have 3 low rarity servants properly leveled up myself, so I can't be exactly a proponent of you should level up every single servant in your care, because then I would be pretty much have to call myself a hypocrite, which I try not to be, but you know, try and succeed are 2 completely separate things sometimes. But there is definitely use in those lower rarity servants. I personally tried to, and even kind of still am, trying to only power up my higher rarity servants, and it's come to bite me in the butt a fair bit. A fair bit, having only high rarity servants leveled has bit me in the buttocks. So, yeah. Don't be like me. Raise them little guys right. Or at least a few choice ones, you know. Have some favorites amongst them, you know. That and, do you not have an angry mango? Very technically, he's a 0-star servant, so you know. Just saying. Yeah, you have an angry mango. He's technically 0 stars, you know. Although I guess he levels up like a 2-star servant, but that's kind of beside the point that the jokey joke point that I'm trying to make here of what you actually have a low rarity servant. But yeah. In the end, it's up to you, though. In the end, it's up to you. You got a fairly solid team already, so, you know, you might not necessarily even need the low rarities, but never know when they might come in handy. I don't know where this accent come from. Yeah. Like I said, I'm weird. Which is why weirdness is A-okay. Come on, Atalanta. Ravage them. You kept Mongo, Ushi, and Jaguar. Because of Babylonia? There you go. Out of curiosity, is that how you got into FGO? I try and endeavor to ask this to people, but I often forget. And Mango, because your friend told you he is super rare. Completely fair. Completely fair. But yeah, is the anime what got you into FGO, or were you a long-time Fate viewer and you just hadn't taken that plunge yet, I suppose would be the somewhat best term. Ooh. Burn the on. Three more for Atalanta. And it's a Lancer this time. Okay. Well, I do want to do that. I think what we want to do is use a Saba. In which case, let us bring Proto to the field. Proto gets that, and that will do that. Okay, let's go. FGO, because your friend played the game since the beginning and you are already a Fate anime fan. Ah. What's your favorite Fate anime, out of curiosity? Because, you know... Oh, it's an actual... Oh, why didn't I bring Okita? That's my own fault. I want some crit stars here first. 28's a good number. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Oh yeah, it is. I will freely admit that is a hard question, because I personally could probably not answer it easily either. Even though I've been asked the question before, but I'm pretty sure my answer changes almost every time. Alright, Proto. Time to do some work. So I don't think this is considered big game. Still pretty decent damage there. Oh, that 278k. Nice. Very nice there, Proto. Very nice. Equally liked Zero and Blade Works, and you're in love with the Heaven's Feel movies. Okay. Yeah, Zero was my introduction to the Fate franchise personally, but I gotta admit yeah. It would be, I feel, see, that's the issue, really, that a lot of people have with the Heaven's Feel movies, is that it doesn't really feel like it should be a movie. It should have had its own anime adaptation, just because it is so different from the other routes, you know? I mean, imagine... I mean, it would be awesome if it was, but sadly, that is not the case. Now they're making me choose things. I think we swap Memeland for Resh. Throw another sumo. This'll work. Introduction was 2006 FSN. Ooh. That had to be rough. You don't like Apocrypha, and you dropped Extra Encore. I've not watched Extra Encore personally, just because I've heard bad things about it. Apocrypha, I will admit, the story was weak at points, but the action sequences were definitely on point. Yes, the Babylonia anime is so good. It's very heavily becoming a contender for the best of the FSN stuff for me. A very heavy contender for it. So it sounds like you watched the OG, Zero, Unlimited, Heaven's Feel, didn't like Apocrypha, dropped Encore, cried emotionally Ishtar user NP. The Ishtar NP scene was pretty good. I've got to say though that as of right now, I really think Quetz's 2 NPs have looked the best out of everything that they've shown so far. Her 2 NPs have definitely looked awesome. Because I mean, like, I don't know. I know that a lot of people were pretty much begging that Quetz gets a NP animation update after that scene. You know. And I agree, Quetz could definitely use an animation update. But, you know, as good as those NPs were, there is one sequence coming up that I am very, very immensely looking forward to. I am incredibly looking forward to when the bell tolls. And when wings are stripped off a divine being. If they do that moment the proper justice it deserves. Oh man, I think it'll be safe to say that it takes the cake as far as best. At the very least, until they inevitably release something with regards to Solomon, because, you know, the whole anime has shown how popular it would be, and I can definitely see them doing something for Solomon, whether it be a movie, which would be pretty cool, an anime OVA, which a little less so, but it could still be done if done right. Ishtar's NPC e-bike size. That is a fair point. A lot of people weren't expecting her to literally summon the planet. You know. proper planet summoning was not on a lot of people's minds. But Kotsu were... Actually, you're right. Ishtar didn't use her NP at that point, did she? Yeah, Ishtar didn't use her NP, but Quetz did. So you are a man of culture with best goddess. Yes. Yes, indeed I am. Obsidian. Ereshkigal is indeed best goddess. Indeed she is, indeed she is. And I'm happy to have her in my Chaldea. Very, very happy. Okay, so Atalanta, you get the golden sumo now. And you get replaced with Melt. Because Melt needs Bond. And this'll do, hopefully. But yes, Ereshkigal, best goddess. Period. No need for an exclamation point. Although, that begs the question. If we get a Summer or Santa Ereshkigal, which one of them becomes best goddess? Because they technically be two separate things, so who would be best goddess between base Ereshkigal, Summer Ereshkigal, Santa Ereshkigal, etc., etc., etc.? These are the questions that we must ask ourselves. All Eri are best goddess? A fair point. A very fair point you have there, Obsidian. All Ereshkigal are good. A fair point. A valid point. You speak with wisdom. We'll have to agree to disagree on that point there, unfortunately, Obsidian. We will have to agree to disagree on that point, because personally, my heart belongs to Mashu. She captured my heart a long time ago. Also, it just occurred to me that Atalanta does not have her NP, gosh darn it. I am a fool! Why did I use that when she doesn't even have her NP? Gosh darn it, I need to pay attention to my... Oy vey. Oy, oy vey, oy vey. Pay attention, brain. Don't... This was not the time to go wax... Okay, it's always the time to wax on Mash's beauty, but you know... When you're doing combat... Although, wasn't it... I don't know, but she kept my heart when I saw her on anime. I got so sad when she got corrupted. Yeah, a lot of people were sad about that. Especially, it was a very common thing among the main game players that they were really anticipating how the anime onlys would react to Shadow Ushi. And they were not disappointed, from what I understand. They were not disappointed. We agree on the goddess part. That's the important part. Mash best Kohai. Indeed. Mash is best Kohai. No questions there. We are indeed both men of culture. The question now becomes... Who is best Saber, or who is best Sakura face? Obsidian. Who among the many, many choices is the best Sakura face, would you say? This will decide the fate of the world. So choose carefully. Darn it. Arash, you are supposed to beat down Jack. Ah, you saw Shadow Ushi before the anime. That's fair. Yeah, so we pretty much know what's gonna happen. So yeah, when the bell tolls and Kinkasan descends, if that moment is done right, we'll probably rank Babylonia as the best of the Fate anime. Kama. Again, we must agree to disagree. For I personally believe that Melt is the best Sakura face. For she stole my heart in the CCC event. I'm not even lying, by the way. Well, I was wanting Melt. Originally, before I even did the CCC event, I knew I was gonna roll for Melt and Lip. Hey, there's Caledonian Hunt. Mainly because they were incredibly limited servants. But the CCC event proper, the amount of character growth Melt went through, and that sacrifice at the end, it drew me in like fly to honey. And it qualified her for one of the spots in the waifu harem. It did indeed, it did indeed. Also, I'm now going to do this real quick. So, forgive the pause and the rank up stuff. I try and get all my leveled servants to at least 555 skill-wise, while all my servants are at least skill level 2. Valid reasoning, indeed. Another question. Who's best Seiba face? When you saw an anime with some impactful because the scene was done very well, see Fujimura breaking Saint Ushiwaka. Yeah. See, a lot of people didn't like that Ben K's purification no phantasm wasn't showcased in the anime, you know? And I mean, I can see why they might be disappointed in that. Jean? I mean, I suppose I did ask for best saber face. Although, technically, isn't she starting to develop Jean face? With, you know, the, again, I forget the name, but there's an Indian servant that'll come out next year. That, is, you know... Who is this? This is Martha, right? I clicked on Martha's, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So, Martha gets a chance. Oh, Martha! Martha! Are you still only bound 5, Martha? No, you must be higher up. I just missed you. There she is. F Benkei, you want your Ushi. Fair. I'm guessing, Wings, in that you are going to be going for summer Ushi, then, this year? Yes? Am I correct in this guess? That summer Ushi will be coming home to your Chaldea one way or another? For sure. For sure. Okay, but, Obsidian. Discounting the Jeans, because they're slowly beginning to gain the... Ah, there we go. Atoria Lancer Alter, then. She's your second 90 after Jalter. FTP, gonna try at least? Hey, as I remember being said from an old Star Wars game on the Super Nintendo, in a quote from Yoda, do or do not, there is no try. I have no idea if it's been said in any other part of the Star Wars universe, but that's the only part of it I know it from. But yeah, Lalter is a fairly good Seiba. I will admit, I like Lalter. If she had some more character development, I feel like she would probably top it for me. But just because she has a smidgen more character development, I personally have to say XA. Alter with 3 YOLO tickets. Nice. 3 YOLO tickets for an Alter Lancer. Nice, Wings, and nice. She is a very solid unit, though. A very solid AoE Lancer that puts a lot of others to shame. Not to mention her in that Nero Fest Challenge quest. MHXA is currently my choice for best Seiba face. Excuse me, I seem to have the hiccups. And that's only because she had that smidgen extra development during Valentine's. I will say, though, that if Lulter got, like, an event based around her or something, so I would probably rank Lulter higher. But as it stands, outside of the appearance in Garden of Sinners, which is fairly brief, and the appearance in London, which is, again, very brief, she's really not had much development. Which is kind of why I'm hoping that the Summer Servant that GP next gets is Summer Lancer Alter, because that would be fairly cool. She's a she's a secret 5-star. She's a secret 5-star. Much like Kintoki. Kintoki is another secret 5-star that is so stupidly good. Golden boy is golden, after all. Come on, Martha. Show him what you got. Okay. Okay. Okay, Martha. Indeed. Make more anime movies from all singularities or some content. I really do feel like that is going to be what is going to happen. I mean, they can't see the success of the Babylonia anime and not do it. Granted, with regards to some of the earlier singularities, they're either too short or they would have to do a massive overhaul in the writing. Because, let's all face it, Rome was a complete Nero wank. Let's see. So, America would be very confusing. There's definitely enough theoretical content to do an anime series with America, but they would definitely have to pad out the traveling portions. London, again, there's enough there for an anime. Okeanos, again, I feel like if they merged some of the earlier singularities into one anime series, I could definitely see it, but it would be a lot of theoretical work, for sure. But they could do it. But yeah. XA having the Infinity Chocolates. She is pure sugar and adorableness. Pure sugar and adorableness. And you got... It's the only land banner you got Shuten and Kintoki with one multi. Hey, you know, they're a couple. Or at the very least, that's my headcanon that, that's my headcanon at the very least, that, you know, Shuten and Kintoki, they're together. First three singularities were made before the game kicked off. Lost Belts are gushing with story, yeah. Shinjuku, yes. That is... At the very least, beyond the Solomon singularity, I would love to see Shinjuku get animated. Because that would be awesome. And you know, the only issue that might happen, and I'm not really sure because, I mean, we have Sherlock as a servant. I'm not sure if they could bring Sherlock to the anime land, but who knows? They probably could. Oh yes, that last dance scene with Jolter. I must say though, I like how Jolter's been getting all the development, just slowly, but a slow but gradual build in her character arc. Shinjuku was definitely a peak of it. But yeah, seeing all the Epic of Remnants as anime, I could see them doing that going forward. They just need to get the Solomon one down. If they can get Solomon, then I am sure that they could get the rest. It's just that drawing that initial pool of the audience. And I mean, like I said, they've already done it with Babylonia. Babylonia is topping so many anime ranking charts with these past few episodes. beating out the likes of My Hero, you know. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, Camelot movie. That's something to look forward to as well. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, they're splitting the Camelot movie into 3 parts, yeah? I want to say they're splitting the Camelot movie into 3 separate parts, which is kind of annoying. And I'm a little bit worried that some parts of the Camelot movie might be, you know, cut, or it might get an excessively high rating, you know, with the whole, I'm pretty sure, at least. Hang on. So, FGO Camelot movie. So, anime, Fate Grandor, EP6-movie. That website's not loading. Release date for Babylonia anime and Camelot movies. TV series September, October. I don't think it'll be 3 years to finish. Hang on, I'm trying to see. I know it was announced a what? Oh no, okay, my bad. It's a 2-part film. My bad. The Camelot movie is going to be a 2-part film. So that's my bad. It's Fate Grand Order Divine Realm of the Round Table Camelot. 2-part film. The first part should be released this year. But yeah. I am worried that they might have to cut some things from the Camelot movie. It really depends, because like that opening scene at the gates to Camelot, where Gawain orders the slaughter of people, you know, that's gonna be a very touchy point, you know, that could really raise the rating of the movie up. Yes, Serenity was adorable in that singularity. Although, you know, the whole... I know it was pure fan service moment, but that whole, you know, stumble and accident kiss was a little bit forced. Nope, I don't think we... No Cleopatra, just Nito. Nito and Ozzy. No Cleo in that. And I was in the middle of a nice little tangent, too. Okay, come on. Reconnect, 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 reconnect. Thanks for stopping by and for the follow. Hope you enjoyed. Come on. Oh, wait. Am I back? I think I'm back. Except that didn't come back. Okay. So that didn't come back. Let's just get the mirroring back up here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Alright. Well, Wings in. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Get a good night's sleep, man. Alright. I need to make sure it's sized properly. Yep, see you in the next stream, hopefully. Alright, that looks like it is properly sized. A little bit high, but that's easy to fix. There we go. A little bit more. Of course, I would click off of it. There we go. Alright, we're back. We're back and in charge. The internet dying cannot stop me. I'll not allow a dead internet to stop me from streaming. No way, Jose. Delicious H2O. Oh. Water is life, truly. Truly. Alright, it's gonna take a minute for all my analytics stuff to fix themselves here. Because it's currently saying that I am not streaming or anything like that, but that's just, you know. Come on. Yes, I am indeed back. I don't know why, but my internet's been cutting out lately. It interrupts the streams, which are annoying, but, greetings, Crow-Bar0, and thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy, and welcome to the stream. Just doing some rank up quests here, since, you know, it's looking like this might be a dead week. Also, that is an adorable Seba emote. That is adorable. I like it a lot. Boop, boop, boom. Probably. I would say that Saber Wars probably will start next week. Also, Waver, why, Waver, why must you die? We have not gotten any confirmation of it yet. Ah, Draconic. Cool. Well, Draconic, if you're still here, thank you for guiding someone else to me. It's always appreciated. But yeah, I don't think anything's been confirmed just yet. Let me check the Grand Order subreddit here real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, I don't need to decrypt. Karna's servant profile from materials has been announced. Current plans. Heavens Feel Lawson campaign. Yeah, we haven't gotten anything announced just yet with regards to Saber Wars. But given that in the JP server, if I go to the Grand Order fandom wiki, I just saw he's watching me. That's fair. BAQ Martha. Yeah, going to this and go back to 2018 and April. And by April, I mean March, because I totally know which month it is. Okay, actually, probably not Saber Wars. We're probably gonna get the Chaldea Boys collection first. Oh, hello J6 Hydra Void. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. But, yeah, it looks like JP got the Saber Wars rerun in mid-March, with the Chaldea Boys collection taking place before that. So it's very likely that next week will be the Chaldea Boys collection, followed shortly after that by Saber Wars. So look forward to it, at least. There's plenty to look forward to. Lost Belt 1 after that? It seems like it. Lost Belt 1 should be beginning of April, if it looks like, if we still have our Clairvoyance EX, at least. But you know what they said last year? Or was it the year before that? It was a while ago that they said our Clairvoyance EX would be dropping down a rank or two. And we did get the one anime campaign, the Babylonian anime campaign, fairly early, so they might surprise us. They might throw Saber Wars before the boys one. Oh yes. I mean, it makes sense if they give us a write-up for Merlin, right? It'd be very cruel to, you know, tease Merlin's new animation and then not give him a banner at all, you know? It'd just be kind of weird. Very kind of weird, actually. Actually, hang on. Because, I mean, most servants, when they get animation updates, they tend to get grade ups. I know Shootin will, when her things comes in Halloween. Alright, Tarasi's been ranked up to EX. It now does a Buster effectiveness increase and more damage. Woot. 3-day re-up JP got. Okay, so we are likely to get one then. We are likely to get one. Kojiro or Kiyohime? Actually, it's this Halloween, because Shootin gets the thing with Oniland, if memory serves. If memory serves, Shootin should get her rank up with Oniland. With the caster Shootin. Can't think. Who do I want? Kojiro or Kyo? Kojiro or Kyo? Let's go Kyo. Okay. Kyo. And since it's Kyo's time to shine, Kyo gets the servant spotlight. Do you need to level or bond up those servants? These servants are the current ones that are on rank up quest right now. So they're the ones about what about Regent? Yeah, if I still have time, I will definitely do Regent. But they're the two. I do have a fair few interludes I still have yet to do, which is another thing I'm going to have to do in another stream. But I'm going to start with Kyo, and I should hopefully have the time to be able to do the Regent as well. But, yeah. These are all Bond 5 and max leveled, without grilling them, servants. Okay, so Kyo is under the Zerkers. Zerkers. There she be. Alright. This should be fine. I don't foresee many troubles with this party setup. Unless Kyo dies, in which case... Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, when I first started playing the game, I was a little bit of a schnob. And I only really powered up the high rarity servants. I've gotten better, but still. And yes, I do indeed have a Jolter. I do indeed have me a Jolter. Very, very lucky that I got her. And I'm very happy for it too. Because Jolter is definitely on the waifu scale, you know? Jolter is most definitely a waifuable servant. Alright, Kyo, you're not to die here, Kyo. Ember Farm, what's that? Oh, you took them. Okay. Higher levels. Embers are for burning? I mean, have you no... I mean, think of it. What if we could properly grow embers, you know? What if FGO decided to branch out a little bit into the simulators genre, and it was farming your own Saint Quartz and stuff. You have to work up to those level of crops. You know, you start at bronze embers, then you move on to silver, then the gold embers, then you get animals in the form of foes, and you know, it could get great. You never know. Okay. And... boom. Get that Buster last. There we go. Waver got the kill. Nice. Nice, nice, nicety nice, nicety nice, it's so nice. And this is actually a fairly easy one. No servants just yet, but that could easily change. Get more Kyo cards. That's no Kyo cards, awesome. And that was the wrong button to press. Whoops. Get more defense down, I think. That'd be wise. Boop, boop. And thinking of only getting embers from the lotto, but my ember farm after getting this stuff is charge skill to max. I mean, not gonna lie, lotto is a great way to, you know, get embers. Yeah, lotto is a great way to get embers, you know. Not gonna lie, most of my servants are where they are level-wise because I farmed the heck out of the most recent Neurofest. Reverse Ember Hell is bad. I mean, if you're at Reverse Ember Hell, though, then you're getting out of Mana Prism Hell, though. Because you can just burn those embers and get Mana Prisms, you know? Lotto is a great way to reverse QP Hell. Sadly, even with the Lotto, I've never managed to experience reverse QP Hell. Even with. It is sad, but sadly true. You know? Sad but true, sad but true. Hopefully someday. I will, though. Hopefully someday. Let's see. Hopefully if you do, they give you the option to sell stuff by then. Yeah, I mean... You're in Silver Foe Hell. After 1.1k quartz and 105 tickets, your Saber Shiki is NP5. Congrats on that, J6. That is an impressive thing. 105 tickets. That had to take a lot of willpower to save that many tickets up, man. The amount of sheer willpower is astounding. But NP5 Saber Shiki is real nice. 3 Saint Quartz, well, you know what? Worry not, for in 7 days' time, you'll have another 12 Saint Quartz, so long as you keep logging in, because there's another login campaign going on for the Babylonia anime. And NP4 Fujino, who you didn't even want. But is that not how things go? We get that which we do not desire when we are rolling for that which we do. Much like how Jack the Ripper spooked me when I was rolling for King Hassan. It was a sad day. Very sad day. For J6, I was in a very similar situation to you. I had over 1,200 Saint Quartz and a fair few tickets, all to try an NP5 King Hassan. He only ever got to NP1. Kyo, you're not to die here. Kyo, you are not to die. Yeah. All you see is despair. The worst part of it all was that, on the penultimate roll, because I had converted some of my, fragments into quartz. On the penultimate roll, I got Rainbow Sparks, followed by a Gold Assassin card, which turned around to be Jack the Ripper. And that was devastating. NP5 4 stars should be tradable for NP 1 5 stars. I mean, that would be a pretty cool mechanic. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a very cool mechanic. I mean, welfares aren't actually gonna be an issue before too long. I think it's next year, I want to say. Please don't kill Kyo. But I'm pretty sure it's next year that rather than getting a 5-star servant, or rather than getting the welfare proper, you will actually instead just get rare prisms. So, you know, that wouldn't be a thing for too long, unfortunately. MP5 Fuji, you want a Shiki or Jean? Rip. Ripperoni. Ripperoni. You're still tempted. You just said you have 3 quartz left. There's no temptation. Resist, I believe. If you have the willpower to stand up and hoard 105 summon tickets, then I believe you have the willpower to withstand rolling further. To burn Kiara. Burn Kiara. That's a good temptation to have. That is a very good temptation to have, you know? But I mean... Ah, this is the guy you were talking about. I see. We share in our complete and utter disdain for Kiara. See, now... Personally, I will not burn a 5-star servant even if I hate them. But what you could do, just to, you know, spite Kiara a little bit, since, you know, you could maybe throw her in some battles just to watch her get completely slaughtered. You know, that's a good way to show some disdain. Just throw... Level 1, that's even better. Throw her into some of those memorial quest battles that'll be coming out completely alone, just to watch her continuously get slaughtered over and over and over. And because she's your only servant and you're not going to waste command seals or anything, you'll have to quit the quest and she won't, you know, get any amount of bond on her. All she'll feel is complete and total suffering as she keeps getting destroyed over and over and over again. But that's just what I would do. You know. I mean, would she though? Loves to hate her. Yeah, you said that before, Draconic. You did indeed. This we'll probably have to do. I mean, from what I remember of Kiara's lore, it's more that she sees herself as the only actual human being. So, you know, I don't think she does she? I guess I'm not as... I don't know too much about her, so... What have you been telling other people about? He didn't mention any names, to be fair. He simply said that there was another hater of Kiara. Hello, Elite Spartan! Welcome, welcome, welcome! It has been some time, it's been some time. Ah, that's right, that's right. Then you could always just do the opposite. Throw her into challenge quests and the stuff, and then just pull out without doing anything. You know? But how you do, Elite? How are you doing? Yeah, it has indeed been some time. I'm doing, pretty good. Pretty good, all things considered. The end of last year was very rewarding insofar as the servants. I got all the ones that I desired with Abby, Aresh, Hoku, and Jelter. They all managed to come home to me. This year, got Fuji, which is okay, you know, very limited. But overall, doing good in life, good in games, just good overall. Enjoying life on a day-by-day basis. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Go back into your hibernation. Alright, J6. Thanks for stopping by. Been a pleasure having you. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, hate Kiara. She deserves nothing but hate. But, oh wait, have you been doing any rolling yourself lately? Out of curiosity? Have you gotten any servants you were searching for recently? Are you saving for anybody in particular? I know that Scotty is the big save for this year. And I'm personally going to be going for her, but you know, there are others. Yes, you have. Oh, you have gotten somebody you were looking for. Who that be? Who that be? Drinks. Bye, Kyo. I'm fine with this. I am fine with this. Man, we going and they keep growing too fast. Send the Lolly Army. Can tell you two are good friends. Can indeed tell that you two are good friends. I think that would do. New Year's got NP3 Hoku, NP4 Shisho, 3 more copies, and NP1 Semi, and NP3 Fuji. Jeez! Damn, Elite, that is some good luck. NP3 Hoku. That is damn impressive, man. That is damn impressive. You are not going to have any troubles with Berserk for enemies for a while. And then NP4 Shisho. Very nice. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you're going for the Scotty later on this year as well. Much like everybody. If you're not friends, he's your employer. Well, then you have a very close employer-employee relationship. A very close working relationship, let's say that. Yeah. Impressive is impressive is impressive. Hell's yes going for Scotty? I think pretty much almost everybody is, to be fair. I know I'm going for her mainly because... Or maybe not everybody's going for her. J6 is not. So, I stand corrected. But yeah, Scotty, for me, is just personally too good to pass up on, you know? I've got enough quick-based servants that are going to massively benefit from having her, so I figured, you know, may as well. Scotty's the only one you're rolling for this year. GP is coming to range. She is part of my back-to-back banner hell. Oh, Draconic. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. And it ends when Gen Con comes. Oh boy, what's... Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ryder Mo is on raid up before Scotty. Then there's Scotty. Summer 2 rerun I'm not terribly concerned with because I literally got everybody except for Raiko in that. But then there's Summer 3. Then there's my Gil attempts I'm going to be going for with Gilfest. And then there's Halloween Oniland, so... NP5 Bryn, so 2 copies of that. Ooh, NP5 Bryn is ambitious, man. That is some serious ambition, Elite. But I mean, your luck's pretty damn awesome. I'm pretty sure you're gonna pull NP3 Grim. NP3 Bryn with little to no issues. Or NP5 Bryn. You have NP3 Bryn. Bleh. But, what about the Saber that's going to be on the banner with her? Sigurd, I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sigurd is sharing a banner with Bryn. Any interest there? Or in the Valkyries, as I've been told, will also be on that banner? Because I'm actually thinking of rolling on that Bryn banner as well. Mainly for Sigurd. Because he seems pretty cool. Oh, she has a solo with the Valkyries. Okay. So they're not sharing a banner. That both relieves and frustrates me slightly. Both relief and frustration. You want Sigurd for the Jalter Bryn Sigurd ship. Oh man. That'd be something. Where does Salter factor into this ship, though? Out of curiosity? Because, you know, Salter's gotta fit in somewhere. Plus, you like the mythology behind them. I mean, that is one of the good points of Servants. And one of the things I go for a little bit is, you know, the mythology. Salter. Because Draconic said he's up for the Jalter Bryn Sigurd ship. So I'm asking where Salter fits in, since, you know, there is the Salter Jalter ship, after all. Because they had such good chemistry in Shinjuku, after all. What about Kyo, since Jalter sounds like she wants the Dragon Girl? Okay, to be fair, Jalter wants a harem, you know? The Da Vinci event made that very clear, that Jalter's ultimate goal is to get a harem of her own. She wants to have the harem protagonist EX skill, but, you know, there can only be one. There can only be one. Do that little swap real quick. Bryn has a solo right up. Ugh. That's kind of good, yet also annoying at the same time. Because that means if I do want to go for Sigurd and Bryn, I'm going to have to roll on 2 separate banners. Huh. That's a difficult decision, not gonna lie. Oh, Shadow Servants. Jalter's in your harem, though, so she needs to heal. Yeah, that, I mean, I said it before. I'll say it again. Jalter was building her harem in that Da Vinci event to try and gain the harem protagonist EX skill, so that she could try and clash with our harem protagonist EX skill and try and beat us and thus subsume us into her harem. However, since we beat her, our harem protagonist skill went up to EX plus, and she joined our harems. Oh, they have a double rate up as well? That's good. Okay. That is actually good. That is indeed good. Boop, boop, boom. Yeah, double rate up is very good. Very good indeed. I think my mouse needs some new batteries. It's just like all over the place. That or I need an actual mouse pad. The Shadow Servant's dead this turn. Get that heal off so Kyo can live through this turn, please. Come on. There we go. Maybe I need a mouse pad. Maybe my mouse is just dying. One or the other is happening. Proc the events just in case. For after this, Kyo is the rank up. People I support shipping with Jelter, Kyo, Bryn, Sigurd, Salter, and maybe Nero if also paired with Salter. Nero Jelter. I have to admit, I haven't thought of that pairing before. Rolling that pairing around on my tongue. I find myself liking the thoughts of where that pairing can go. I like it a lot. That's an interesting pairing that you've introduced me to, Draconic. Very interesting indeed. Oh, thank you, J6, for the follow. It is appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Nero and Jelter are best frenemies. I must have missed something. When did that happen, out of curiosity? Oh, with Salter. Okay, yes. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, yes, I can see that now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Okay, I see where you're going with this. And someone save you from what, J6? We have to know what we need to save you from before we can properly save you. Because who knows, if we try to save you without knowing what we're trying to save you from, then we could inadvertently make the situation worse. Yes. Very logical, as Janta would say. Logical? Or logical? Alright, Kyo's final skill has been unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. Ozzy Dio ship. I could see it, even though I haven't seen JoJo's yet, but it is on my list of things to watch. I definitely have an interest in seeing JoJo's, I just need to find the best start. Kinda, but Jelter and Salter act like best friends and enemies at the same time, and like somewhere Nero and Salter were somewhat acting the same way. Yes. I can never, ever forget how hilarious that recruitment of Salter and Nero to the actual race was. Oh, that was just hysterical. Having Ishtar pretend to be us, and then seducing them into joining the race. It was glorious. Yeah, we definitely could use some interactions between Jelter and Nero. It'd certainly be interesting. And I do have enough time. Let us take down Sojiro's rank up quest. So Sojiro is... Sojiro. Why did I say Sojiro? I am somewhat scatterbrained. Alright. Where are you there? Assassin, 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 assassin. He's above Bond 5. He's above Bond 5, and I don't even remember his proper name. Kojiro, not Sojiro. Kojiro. Ow. Had to flick myself to remember. I wonder, with Salter now having, in JP at least, her Shinjuku outfit, wouldn't it be the perfect time to do another Shinjuku-esque event? I feel like it might be the time for that. For such a thing. Let's see how Kojiro does here, base. So forcing is better than that annoying lizard. It's the best. Oh, they would. The interactions would be interesting indeed. The interactions would be interesting indeed. Now I really want them to interact in some way, shape, or form. I really, really do. It would be awesome. Although, isn't Liz technically the better singer of the two? I'm pretty sure Liz is the better singer of the two. You know? Just saying. Slightly defending that Liz there. You know? Oh. Draconic feels strongly on this. Have I found a pressure button point thing? I don't know the words I'm using here. Burn all the Liz's. Oh no. Are you all anti-Liz? Is that what's going on here? Are you not lesbians, as they call themselves? Okay, I'm glad that I did not imagine that I had heard that phrase before. I was somewhat worried that I had heard that phrase, or thought I heard that phrase, and I actually didn't hear that phrase. I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one that has heard that phrase. Not a lesbian, you are. That's fair. That is completely fair. And I mean, you know, I will freely admit, while I am not a lesbian, Liz can be fairly annoying. Even though you have all of the Liz, but you don't have them at 10, and you don't have her at level 100 in all her forms. That is what separates you from the rest, Crow. Yes, that is one of my issues with Liz. Her final ascension, her third ascension outfit is ridiculous looking. Completely and totally. Mecha Liz are fine though. I do like the Mecha Liz's quite a bit. What about Saber Liz, out of curiosity? What are your thoughts there? On the Saber Elizabeth Bathory? You don't mind Mecha because she isn't the real. She is, but isn't. Brave Liz, just no. I'm guessing it's the outfit that is putting you off from Brave Liz. It's totally the outfit, isn't it? Get an outfit that fits. Yeah, I feel like that's the most common complaint about Brave Liz. The outfit, you know. That or her third skill being a complete and utter cluster of random nonsense. You know? Because that third skill. You already covered it. Okay. The third skill. Okay. This is a purely hypothetical. But imagine if they released a skill rank up for Saber Liz that rather than just was one of those, it gave all of them. 100% of the time, gave all of those buffs. Would Saber Liz get any better in your eyes, out of curiosity? Also, speaking of Liz, it might just be because of Rio, but I find the Liz-Kyo pairing to be quite interesting, by the way. Just saying. She'd get better, but you'd still use her as much as Arjuna, aka never. That's vicious. But understandable. If you don't like a servant, you don't need to use him. Showed your dad comic, and first he's like, what the hell? And it's like, yeah, the end. I mean, on one hand, you gotta at the very least admit that the Halloween events that star Liz are comedy gold in some places. They are comedy gold, like this giant sumanai in the sky, the confirmation of the stalker trio being a stalker trio. So many things. The Halloween Liz events give a lot of comedy. At least I find it funny, you know. Rainbow smiley emoji. Rainbow laughy emoji. An interesting emoji. Or emote, I suppose. Although, you know, another thing about what's the difference between emoji and emoticon? There really isn't one, is there? But I mean, I'm sure that we're all going to be very relieved that there are no more Liz variants coming out until technically next summer, where we get adult Liz alters summer form, aka Summer Carmilla. That is going to be the next instance of Liz. May all be weary for it. Although from what I hear, Summer Carmilla is fairly interesting. This need for speed, yes. No, I'm pretty sure she is just a straight up 4-star, if memory serves. BAQ. Pretty sure she's just a 4-star. I can't even remember the class she is. Yeah, Saber Hoku. Or, as I prefer, Oi. Because, you know, that kind of body... I'm sorry, with Da Vinci, it's fine, but, you know... Oh, she's a rider to the car. Okay, fair. Fair. That makes sense, that makes sense. I was about to go on a tangent, but I can't remember the tangent once more. Scotty and XX are your targets for the rest of the year. Scotty, XX, BB, Maeve, Gil, Shiba, Sitanai, and I think that's it for me. I'm ambitious, to say the least. But yeah, Scotty is definitely highest priority, followed shortly after by Gil. You know, although they do interchange between each other, I suppose, so. Okay, I don't know how she killed the Wyvern, but not the Centaurs, but okay. Scotty to go with Dante's, yeah. I need Scotty to go with Dante's, Kentucky Rider, XA, Melt, and a few others, because, you know, quick base servants come home fairly often for me. Fairly often. But, eh. Still, I'm looking forward to Scotty. XA is easily pimped out. Hey, that's awesome. XA is worth the pimping out. Mine is as well. I will showcase her in all of her glorious glory. Her glorious glory indeed. Oh yeah. Gotta love XA. I think this is a fine setup for now, yeah. Just keep with this. Shooting can help out. Kojiro. Been playing too much Persona. Bond 10 for that sweet Bond 10C? Not yet, unfortunately. I am working on her, though. I am working on her. She just hasn't reached it yet, though. But I'm definitely going to be going for that Bond 10. Got to. I wouldn't be able to say she's one of the waifus in my harem if I did not go for Bond 10 for her. And I do say she's one of the waifus in my harem, so, you know, I'm kind of obligated at that point. And you know, MASH was fine with her being in the harem too, so... And it's kind of funny, now that I'm really saying it aloud, but none of my waifus are yet at Bond 10. I don't know what that says about me, or about how much I care for my waifus. I should probably work on their bonds, shouldn't I? Probably should. You know, so I can rectify that mistake. Alright, Konik. Make sure you get enough to share with the whole class. You know, sharing is caring after all. Okay. Oh, BAQ for the win here. Alright. Now for the last wave, which will fall before me with no real issues, for I have 2 massively good NPs. And of course it's a saber. And of course it's 1. Of course. Redistribute, see if I can't get more Buster focus. There we go. Shootin is going to be the one going all out here. Sorry, Kojiro. But, yeah. Play it smart. I must. I don't even know what Sojiro is going to be getting from this now that I really think about it. I probably should have looked it up. But kind of lazy, you know? So it happens. I suppose now is that it's better late than never. Koshiro Sasaki. Nicely done, Shootin. Nicely done. Nearly had it. Very nearly. We'll let Koshiro finish it off. Alright. So, the strengthen. Strengthen quest. Upgrade skill, sense of elegance. Yeah. Sense of elegance. Or sense of subtle elegance is going to be upgraded. So that is his ignores evasion. And increase crit star absorption. So he's gonna get a crit star absorption boost. That's okay. You know, I can see where it would come in handy, to say the least. Alright. And just riders, the squad will again make decently quick work here. Decently quick. I am almost out of water. Oh no. That's not good. I also have to say, I like how they're just throwing wyverns at us for this quest. It's like they knew that he became a meme after France. you know, how he became the savior of France for all those new players who did not have a good assassin. Memes are the best civilization. Or whatever it is. The saying is. Memes are the deep lore, that's what it is. I had to think on it for a minute. But memes are indeed the deepest of lore. Okay. Come on. Do it like this, get more crit stars generated. 23, not bad. I could have gotten more if I proctored the invents, but that's fine. Hey, it's a big dragon. So big, you know? I think we'll just try and let Kosher deal with this to the best of his abilities. Wasting shootings and P strength up, but I'm fine with that. And get a few more stars here. Good, that buster's at 100. And let's go. Let's go, Kojiro. Let's go. Let's go, Kojiro. Let's go. Show them all why you're the savior of France. Show them all why you're the savior of France. Welcome back, Draconic. Welcome back. 90. Yes, there we go, Kojiro. That's how you save France. That's how you do it. Okay. One more then, Kojiro. Gosh, I gotta stop playing Persona so much if I'm gonna mix up the names. Kojiro will be done. And then that'll be all the rank up quests I have available to me completed. Ruler Saber Rider. Ew. Huh. Well, if it's a ruler they're gonna throw us up against, the only right choice is to bring an Avenger. Chelsea, get your butt over here! Looks like a good... No. Oh, you mean for the fact that she... Nah. This'll work. Finally fine. This'll work fine. But, I mean, you know, he might not have... He's way past his prime, you know, with Kojiro is way past his prime. He's not putting out the numbers he once did. So we gotta give him, you know, a little bit of an extra buff, you know? It's only fair. Downside is the saber, though. Yeah, I really should have accounted for that saber a little bit more here. That's my bad. I'm sure it'll be fine, though. I can take on a saber with little to no issues. Ha ha ha. Okay. I was about to say, was that a snowman Mickey Mouse head on fire? Just because the way the flames sort of part there almost make it look like a Mickey Mouse ears, but that's just my mind playing tricks on me. But instead, it's just a snowman head on fire. Bit strange, but... Chestnuts on a roasted snowman. Here's that saber I was worried about. Alter, though, can strike like whoa. Goodbye, saber. Goodbye, Saber, I say. Don't kill Merlin. Like how you hallucinate after a long farming session that Quetz is doing this shark tooth smile when she's in your party. I mean, you know what? I will freely admit, hallucinations are a legitimate thing that happen, you know? Who knows what you can hallucinate sometimes. But Quetz, doesn't she always though? Hang on. Does Quetz not always do that shark tooth smile? Because I could have swore she did. Doesn't she? Or was I always wrong about that? Because if I was wrong about that, then what else have I been wrong on? Only in story does she do it. Huh. Could have swore she always did it. But then again, I don't have Quetz, so I'm not surprised I'd be wrong at that. But even still, that's pretty interesting. Alright, come on, Kojiro. Get some crits here, man. No, my friend savior. No, my Merlin. How dare you kick Merlin's butt? How dare you? The shark you smile is one of the reasons you see her as a big sis. Oh yeah. Quetz is definitely a big sis. Definitely a big sis. Oh, hey Martha. Okay, it makes sense why. She's here, because the whole summer wanting to fight. Okay, I get it. Unfortunately, she's not going to get the fight she wanted. As Jalter instead is going to be, playing with her. Sorry, Kojiro, I'm robbing you of the fight you wanted once more. I mean, look at it this way, Crow. She has a couple of extra holes now. You know. Don't burn the Fister sister. Okay, that's a good one. The Fister sister. That's a good one. With some burning? Yeah, but you know, that... You gotta be kidding me! Oh, come on. We're just nearing the end of the stream, too. Dang it, why'd you have to do it now? The stream is literally wrapping up here at this point. Boop, 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 boom. Boop, 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 boom, boom, boop. Do 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 do. There we go. All right, should be coming back online here. All right, yep, we're back. All right, there we go. Big picture of him. Big picture. Back indeed, back indeed. Man, it had to occur when it did, didn't it? It just had to occur right at the skill rank up screen. But yeah, increased C-star drop rate and C-star gather rate is now tacked on as well. And that is all of the rank up quests done. I just have 9 interludes to do, which will unlock who knows how many more interludes, because that's what interludes tend to do. And then a bunch more interludes that I have to work on servants for. Because, yeah, I'm a lazy master. A very, very lazy master. But yes, I am back. I am back just in time to say it's time for the stream to end. So that happened at the worst opportunity. Technically, I started playing when the game first dropped. However, I did stop for a long period of time just because I wasn't satisfied with the progress I was making. I did come back around the same time as Kentucky Rider did, though. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I can review your support here. I was going to do that real quick, so let me do your code search here. So let's see here. Boop, boop, boom. Boop, boop, boom. Boop, boop, boom. Boop, boom. Ichibana. Okay, I can already tell. This is going to be making me jealous. NP5 Nito with a maxed out K-scope. Nice. NP5 Musashi, 10-10-10. NP2 Gil, 10-10-10. NP3 Karna, 498. Okay, so you're not a complete god. Malter, very nice. NP3 Merlin, nice. NP2 Semi, nice. Bunyan, level 90 Bunyan. Okay, level 90 Bunyan is good. Still working on skills. Hey man, you got a pretty damn solid squad here. A pretty damn solid squad. And grailing that Bunyan is, out of curiosity, is it well worth it to grail the Bunyan? Because oh, you're at max friends. Well, I sent you a request anyways. But, is it worth it to grail the Bunyan? Just because, you know, yeah, fast MP animation, and she is a AoE berserker, so does the damage really scale up pretty nicely at those higher levels, or Nito was grailed as well? I didn't mention that. My bad. But yeah. That was a pretty solid support there, man. If you ever get a free space, you know, consider me. 3-turn buster up and defense down. That is fair. Yeah, if you ever get some free space, please do consider me for membership into your friends list, as it would always be appreciated to have more friends, after all. My support, I'm pretty sure you were here for when I showed it off. It's pretty good, nowhere near as impressive as yours, though. But still, I'm proud of my support, you know. I am proud of it. I think it is getting soon to swap Melt out for probably Hoku at this point, though. Yeah, it's getting close to that time. Yeah, this is my support list. Erection altered level turn never came in. Yeah. RIP. Chloe's the only one there because, yeah. What you miss and hello. Hello, Skaha. You pretty much missed most of the stream because I'm just showing off my support list, and then I'm actually pretty much at the end of the stream. I got through literally every single rank up quest that was available to me, and I've got a bunch of interludes that I'll probably be doing if there's ever another dead week. But yeah, this is pretty much where I'm gonna call the stream because it is almost 10 in the evening for me, and I do have to still bathe and sleep because I do have work in the morning because I work at a doctor's office and I can't really afford to be tired working there. So yeah, I'm gonna call this stream here. So thank you all so much for coming out. I do hope that you enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, you can either check out the archives here on Twitch, or you can check out my YouTube channel. Same name, same games, lots of backlog. You can see my journey through the various singularities on there as well. But once again, thank you all so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic evening, everybody, and thank you for all the follows, everybody.